What's up, YouTube? Let's get this beverage going. So, as you can see, I've got my pantry. Got some stuff in it. I gotta make some more shelves, but I can't get any new paneling till next week or so, so that's gonna have to wait, so I'm just stacking stuff in here. I got all kinds of stuff in here. You don't realize how much you got until you start putting it in one spot. So, here we go. Starting to put drywall here on this wall. Did some cleanup work, adding some 2x4s to the bottom. All that fun stuff. Man, I wish I could have found some wood paneling, some 4x8 sheets of T111 non-treated for indoor use. I'd have been all over this. What's going on? It's Friday night, and I'm starting to do some sanding on this hot mess. And I'm starting to learn one thing. I don't know a damn thing about drywall. This is probably, of all the things that I've tackled, this disappoints me the most. One, I didn't even think about where I was joining these two section of walls when I was building it to make sure it was straight. I mean, like the basic thing that you do, make sure your wall's straight and it's not like that. Total fail. Total fail. And I'm just like, I'm pretty butthurt about it. I've been beating myself up. I mean, I'm to the point now I can't turn back. So I gotta really get out the polishing cloth to go after this turd, because this is a hot train wreck, hillbilly redneck mess. Like, oh my God. I mean, I'll just show you. It's, even though I put down the joint compound, I laid down my tape still bubbled on me. Here's where the wall comes this way, and then it shoots this away, because you can see my tape line. There's like a little ramp right here, and there's really no way to fix that unless I just put so much mud over here and start way back here sanding and trying to blend to make it good. Holy crap. Then you got this little bubble here. You can see my tape lines everywhere you go, except this flat surface here. I think this is going to be from here down pretty good once I do a little bit more sanding, but it's bubbled right here real bad. Oh my God. As you can see, look at all that joint compound dust. It's a mess, and I'm the only person I know that'll go take a shower and shave, then come right back in the kitchen and sand drywall and get all dirty. Are you for real? Like, what is wrong with my thinking meat? Like something's not, I'm not firing on all cylinders for some reason. So yeah, I don't have a problem. I can get that looking decent, but this wall right here is really going to get me butthurt. Like, yeah, I don't know. I think what I'm probably going to be doing is this joint here, I'm going to sand it down, and I'm just going to trim it out with one of those 1x5s. And I'll just go down on the bottom, come to the top, and do that. Because I gotta hide these seams. This is train wreck terrible, like bad. If this was a man-made disaster, this would be the equivalent of the Exxon Valdez. Yeah, that's how I'm putting it. So I gotta try to find a way to polish this turd and make it look halfway decent. But that's what I'm doing. Tomorrow, I'm just calling her quits because I'm so aggravated and disappointed. I'll pick it back up tomorrow. And my goal tomorrow, come hell or high water, is to have this somewhat sorted out and paint it and trimmed out and just be done. Because I'm at that point. Well, good morning, everybody. It is Saturday. I think it's about 10:30. And still at this stupid wall and drinking copious amounts of coffee. So yeah, look at all the dust, the sanding dust from trying to get this wall squared away. It has been a hot hillbilly train wreck of a mess. Now this wall right here, pretty good. I mean, it feels flat. I'm happy with that. This wall here, it's okay. On a ABC DEF score, I would probably give this wall right here a B. I would give this wall right here like a D plus, maybe a C plus. I mean, it's got some height to it and some weird places. I've been trying to feather it out, but not, you know, create a large bump. But I think it'll be okay. Won't know until I paint it. It gets kind of froggy right here. This is where the tape bubbled pretty bad, and I couldn't ever get it to sit down. So there's a bump here. The big problem with this wall is, as you all know probably, that when this wall was rotten, when I first did the demo and started rebuilding this wall, for some strange reason, I did not make sure that it was straight or the top board level. You can see I got this wall high over here for some reason. I don't know why. The drywall's level, but this wall's high on this end. Who knows? So you can see that gap there that I'll have to trim out. But the top of the wall gets back where it needs to be when you get closer to the end. But when I had to add the second part of this wall, the wall is straight here until I get to here, and then it goes back in and it makes a ridge, and it's driving me crazy. So I can fill this and make it nice until I get to here, and then it goes in this way. So I don't know what I'm going to do to fix that. I'm thinking what's probably going to end up happening is I'm just going to run a piece of trim right here and just, you know, make it 2 parts of the wall. Somehow I'll camouflage it to blend it. I might add some more joint compound and try to work some magic, but I don't know. This seam right here, again, it's a mess too. This one here, I feel when I add some more joint compound and feather it out a little bit further, I think this wall will be fine. My big problem is going to be this joint, which just got me all butthurt. So anyway, I'm about tired of inhaling drywall dust, so what I'm going to do is clean up my mess, and I'm going to take my broom, sweep the walls, get all the dust off of it out of the can, then go over it with an extremely lightly damp towel, pick up all the dust, and go ahead and paint this wall and this wall here, and trim it out, let it dry, let it get all nice and pretty, and then later I'll go ahead and start finishing this wall, because I want to start getting all my appliances and everything back over here to free up this side, so when I get ready to start doing work. So that's kind of my goal today. So hopefully I can get that accomplished. So here's what I'm thinking. Here's a piece of this 1x5. Now here is where the 2 pieces of drywall meet, and that's the crappy ridge. Is I'll take a piece of this 1x5 and trim, and see, right here is the edge of the tape right here, and I want to set this right on that edge. That way the whole trim board is completely on one side of drywall, and then this side of drywall meets the edge of the board, and that will kind of camouflage that angle, I'm thinking. I mean, I could put it right in the middle, but then I'd have kind of a little teeter-totter effect. One side would have a gap, the other side won't. So I'm thinking either I'll put it here, or I could put it right here. Either side of that tape line will work. And then what I'll do is, from the trim board over this way, this is where I'll have a big backsplash. Because what I was thinking about, so I'd have my little bit of counter space against the wall, and then I would have my stove right here, my range or whatever. And I've actually been thinking about how food always tastes so much better when it comes off of a griddle. Say, like, you know, like how Waffle House has it, or, you know, you cannot get a better hamburger than a bowling alley. I don't care what you say. And like the chicken that you get for like chicken sandwiches that come off a good seasoned griddle are so good. So what I'm thinking about is actually maybe getting a small electric griddle, but I would like to have is a propane griddle. Kind of like what restaurants and stuff use natural gas, but they've got them that will take natural gas or propane, and maybe having like a griddle cooktop right here. Now, I would have to have a hood put up here, with a good exhaust hood or whatever. That would be fine. But I've always wanted a griddle. Maybe, I know Tractor Supply sells like the Blackstone 3 and 4 burner propane griddles. Maybe I could get one of those for like $300 and take the stand, make a stand for it and mount it where I could use it indoors. Or maybe they make a residential griddle that's not too god awful expensive that I could kind of put right here. And then I guess right here would be my refrigerator. Or if I could find the right kind of refrigerator, I could build the refrigerator into my island, which would be cool, So anyway, those are the kind of ideas that are going through my head right now. So anyways, guys, this is the end of this video. Hope you like it. Like and subscribe. Come and find me on locals.com. I'll have a link below. I think it's something like locals.com/the longhouse or the longhouse /locals.com. I don't know. I'll have a link in the description. Come find me there, because eventually that's where all my content's going to go. Now, I'll keep posting to YouTube for a long time, but for 2021, my end goal is to eventually have everything over there. Because we all know about all the censorship and stealing of privacy, or stealing of personal information, and the privacy and all of those stuff that's going on with social media today and big tech. Like I said, that's kind of a long-term goal, to get everything over there to where I can have 100% control of everything that I do. I can make my own rules up, and instead of giving YouTube money just to get a small little fraction of it as far as ad revenue, I can do it all on my own and use all that money to fund everything I do. There's no reason to be giving it all to YouTube. So anyways, again, please like and subscribe. I'll see you guys later. Well, organic jerky, grass-fed beef recipe, 100% USA made, human-grade dog treats. What? I guess there's only one way to find out. Well, here's what they look like. Smell good? Well, let's give her a try. Tastes like a beef jerky or a beef snack of some sort. There you go. It's smoky, a little sweet. It's actually good.